go.
Penn State vs. Ohio State live stream, time and how to watch Fox's Saturday afternoon game online. It might only be the halfway point through the season, but this Saturday's matchup between the No. 2 Penn State Nittany Lions and the No. 6 Ohio State Buckeyes will be the first step in either team making a run at the college football playoff. USA plays host to Penn State at 3:30 p.m. ET on Fox, live stream. Each team bolsters a mobile quarterback and one of the best running backs in the country. It'll be a defensive battle that will see the Buckeyes front seven wreaking havoc against a struggling Penn State toy line, a group that allowed pressure on 29 of the dropbacks from QB Trace McSorley last week against Michigan. And on the other hand, the Nittany Lions secondary will be a real problem for a young group of Ohio State receivers. Time, TV channel, and streaming info. Time, 3:30 p.m. Location, Ohio Stadium, Columbus. TV, Fox. Streaming, Fox Sports Go. Odds, Ohio State is the favorite by 6 points. Penn State vs. Ohio State news. The special teams play for both teams has been questionable this year, and could be the difference maker on Saturday. Penn State is heading into this matchup as the underdog, but they've done well against the spread in the past, so Ohio State will face a much improved Trace McSorley this go-around. During his destruction of Michigan's defense on Saturday, McSorley carved up Don Brown's vaunted secondary to the tune of 282 yards on 65% passing, while adding 4 total touchdowns. The Nittany Lions still air it out downfield, but they're much harder to defend than they were last season. This rivalry has been heating up since James Franklin took over the program, and he spoke to the media about the effect of the 2014 loss. On how the 2014 loss to Ohio State affects the team to this day, it really affected them last year, as they remembered the last time they played at State College and maybe should have won. But there are lessons in wins and in losses, and keeping everyone focused on the current week can be tough. Every positive and negative experience has helped get them to where they are currently. Implications for the Big Ten East Division and potential CFP run. Sitting in the top 2 spots among the Big Ten Conference's East Division, both Penn State and Ohio State are undefeated in conference play, with the Nittany Lions snagging a big win over Michigan in a blowout. Both teams will likely still be harboring a grudge from how last season played out. The Buckeyes lost on the road, during a whiteout, after a fourth-quarter comeback thanks to 17 unanswered points. Penn State then went on to play in and win the Big Ten title game, only to see Ohio State ultimately get the playoff bid. Both teams have had to face scrutiny about the level of competition they've played through the beginning half of the season, especially with both teams looking completely dominant heading into this game. Whichever team gets the win should have a good amount of confidence in their postseason run, and be able to silence the doubters after a quality top 10 matchup. Penn State vs. Ohio State prediction. If the Nittany Lions can get an early lead on the Buckeyes, it might spell the end of the road for Ohio State en route to a CFP run. However, the teams could stay neck and neck through 4 quarters, with the win coming down to who has the ball last. Somehow Urban Meyer figures out how to make that happen and the Buckeyes get the win. Subscribe to the Read option.